ready for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay. And then I'll speak something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get ready then. Okay.
He does a fire with coconut. He does a fire with coconuts instead of wood. It's so much better. It doesn't smoke.
Oh, and it burns well.
Yeah, it's very nice.
The flame probably doesn't get too high either. Yeah, nice.
I tried to tell Chadaratma Prabhu, our local priest in Alachua, he's like, no.
He doesn't like it? He likes the wood?
I guess he likes the smoke. Thank you. We have from our God brothers, I just want to make sure. We have other garlands for Sureshwar. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Personal. Come here in a minute. Okay. Yes, whatever you say.
So we'll do the afternoon first. What's your section?
Shivaya Namaha.
Om Narayana Namaha. What's your name?
Narayana.
Om Madhavaya Namaha. What's your name?
Narayana Namaha.
Explain some more. Om
Om
Apavitra
Apavitra Pavitrava,
Bhagavatam,
Navastan,
Bhagavaviva,
Viva,
Dasmare,
Gatsmare,
Pundrikaksham,
Pundrikaksha,
Sha,
Ha,
Bhaya,
Ayo,
Abhantara,
Avantara,
Shuchi,
Suchi,
Sri Vishnu,
Sri Vishnu,
Sri Vishnu,
Sri Vishnu,
Sri Vishnu.
Sri Vishnu.
Akshatra, 3 times, then you can go for like,
Today,
no, you can go on that one, 3 times.
throw over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. I'll decide the mark.
Okay?
Om Ashtakamana Purnam Bhavantu Brahvantu Om Purnaham Om Purnaham Om Purnaham Om Ashtakamana Swasti Bhavantu Brahvantu Ashtam Swasti Om Swasti Om Swasti Om Ashtakamana Vitam Bhavantu Brahvantu Om Vijayatam Om Vijayatam Om Vijayatam
Jiva. Thank you. Thank you very much, Uttamananda Prabhu, for being here and doing the yajna for us this morning. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chaksurun Militam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapamantikam Vandeham Shri Gurun Shri Yuka Parikamanam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sarvajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Harijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Shri Shikanvitam Scha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gauranje Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Krishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Manchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Welcome to this very auspicious occasion, this landmark in Jai Prabhu's life. Jai Prabhu is a very popular devotee here in ISKCON Toronto. I know because all day long, everywhere I hear, Jai Prabhu, Jai Prabhu. I appreciate Krishnadas Kaviraj Prabhu and Sureshwar Prabhu being here to help channel Srila Prabhupada's presence. We're here only because we're here on behalf of Srila Prabhupada. I had the opportunity to see Srila Prabhupada expressing ecstatic symptoms twice in the few times that I saw him. Once was in Atlanta in 1975. 50 and a half years ago now. When Srila Prabhupada arrived, he was constantly traveling, and the devotees were literally hammering together the Vyasasana when the car pulled up in the driveway. That was where Srila Prabhupada commented, "Everywhere I go, it smells like fresh paint." When he came, Srila Prabhupada was looking at the deities at the Atlanta temple. It was a gathering of a number of devotees from different places, including myself and my comrades in the library party. And there were maybe 150 devotees in the small room, relatively small. So Prabhupada looked and he said, I've just been to the Caracas temple, Mexico City temple, Miami. He said, Miami temple. He said, but of all the temples, yours is the best. And we all applauded, although most of us were not from Atlanta. Then he looked at the deities, Hare Krishna, and he said, Gornitai are very kind. There were only Gornitai deities at the temple at that time. He said, Gornitai are very kind. Krishna demands Sarvadharmam Parichaja, Mamikam Sharanam Vraja, surrender to me. The Lord Chaitanya is so kind, he does not demand. So take shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and be happy. And at that time, Prabhupada became very emotional and tears started pouring from his eyes. He said, thank you very much. It was the shortest arrival address he ever gave. You can hear it on the ISKCON Desire Tree or other recordings. So this was the message, to take shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and be happy. This is all that Srila Prabhupada and all of our acharyas are asking of us. He was once pointing out in Los Angeles how the devotees were always busy, not lazy, he said, for one moment. Somebody is doing pujari work, someone is cleaning, somebody is preparing prasadam, someone is going on book distribution, someone is going for Harinam. Not lazy, he said, for one moment. And no one is receiving any salary, he said. Not one farthing. And then he said, so ordinary people, they're working very hard to get a salary. They're getting good salary, but they're not happy. So what is the point? The purpose of life is to be happy. And this is the reason why Srila Prabhupada encouraged us to take shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and be happy. Srila Prabhupada said there are many gurus who can take your money, but very few gurus who can take your miseries. And that is what it means to teach Krishna consciousness, just to try to help people relieve themselves of miseries. Srila Prabhupada did this for us, and he never asked anything. In Atlanta also, some devotees came to see Srila Prabhupada, and they were all book distributors. So one of them asked Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada, how can we please you in the best way? It was a very loaded question. They were expecting to hear him say, by distributing my books. But Prabhupada was not taking the bait. He said, by loving Krishna. That would make him happy, if we just love Krishna. If we love Krishna, we'll be happy. Why? Because Nitya Yukta Upasate, like the verse we're learning in the morning. This loving exchange. We love Krishna, Krishna is always loving us. If we just give our love, our attention to Krishna, then we please Krishna. And when Krishna is pleased, we're happy. And when we're happy, we want to give more love to Krishna. And when we give more love to Krishna, Krishna gives us more happiness. So this is the eternal loving exchange between the Lord and his devotees. So the guru is meant to be like a lawyer. If we commit some crime and we're in court, we want a good attorney to defend us, to represent our case to the judge. So the idea of guru is that we're representing the case of a particular soul to Krishna and asking actually Srimati Radharani to please give shelter to this devotee. The second time I saw Prabhupada exhibiting ecstatic symptoms was in Mayapur, also in 1975. Srila Prabhupada was speaking on the Chaitanya Charitamrita, which had just been published. So he was starting from Adi Leela chapter 1, verse 1, and every day lecturing on one verse. It was a wonderful series. On the 13th day, on the 13th verse, that verse is about Advaita Acharya. So he began speaking. What is an acharya? So acharya means one who knows the philosophy, practices the philosophy, and teaches the philosophy. He said, it is not difficult. It is not difficult. Then he looked out at us. There were perhaps 200 devotees there. Most of us with mismatched socks and dysentery. And he said, so we have how many acharyas in our movement? 10,000? 10,000 shall become 100,000. 100,000 will become 1 million. 1 million will become 10 million. And there will be no scarcity of acharyas. Shortly after that, he was saying, so you are young, he said, you please organize. I am an old man, I have no opportunity. And with those words, Srila Prabhupada went into an ecstatic trance. He just checked out of the external reality. And we all sat there for about 2 minutes just watching, not knowing what to do. No one dared make a sound. You could hear a flower petal drop. It was so quiet. So then Hamsaduta Prabhu picked up a mridanga and started a kirtan. Prabhupada nodded his head and the class was over. You can also hear this class on the ISKCON Desire Tree recordings. So that vision of 10 million acharyas put Prabhupada in ecstasy. He many times instructed that all of his disciples, sons and daughters, should become gurus. Many times he said this. It was not meant to be an elite service for a few devotees. After Prabhupada's departure, we have struggled with that, because Prabhupada was the only one giving initiations when we were young men and women in the early days. He was the only one, so it seemed like a very exclusive service. However, we understand from Prabhupada's books that no, it's not an exclusive service. It is the same level as giving instruction or siksha. Siksha Guru, Diksha Guru are meant to be on the same platform. In fact, he writes that if we do not understand this principle, he comments that there are certain smarta Brahmins who say, well, less advanced person may give siksha but not diksha. Prabhupada said no. He said if we take that approach, we cannot spread Krishna consciousness all over the world. So Prabhupada was training us to be acharyas, to be gurus, and similarly, we are training our disciples to think in this way and to have this service. Okay? Today is a big step for you, Jai Prabhu, on that path. And please note that Srila Bhaktisiddhanta said, you measure a guru not by how many disciples he makes, but by how many gurus he makes. So by being my disciple, I'm asking you, please, you become a guru and you carry on this disciplic succession. You don't have to initiate thousands of disciples, but Prabhupada said 10 on average in the course of your life. It doesn't have to start tomorrow, but maybe in 50 years or whatever. Yes? Our godbrother Charu asked Srila Prabhupada, how long does it take to become purified once you start chanting? He thought for a moment and said, about 40 years. So it is not a short journey, it's a lifelong journey. But if you love Krishna and you trust Krishna, then Krishna will always give you intelligence about how to please him. Tesham satati yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam. Tadami buddhi yogam tam jena malupiyanti te. Grihe tako vanitako sadahari bodhidaka. Doesn't matter if you're brahmacharya or grihastha, it makes no difference. Just to be happy by pleasing Krishna in any stage of life, you know that you're pleasing Srila Prabhupada. If you're pleasing Srila Prabhupada, you're pleasing the entire disciplic succession. A friend from India recently was visiting the US, and he was kind of on our case. Why aren't you making Krishna consciousness more popular? Then he said, when this guru goes, he gets 5,000 people, and in this city in America. And this guru comes and she gets 6,000 people in her darshan. So we should just be having why don't you having big programs like this? And I was reflecting on that chastisement. And it occurred to me that, we don't have a big guru who's going to attract immediately thousands of people in this demoniac, materialistic country, this Ugrastani, this horrible place known as the United States. Actually, Ugrastani is the word Prabhupada uses in Markini Bhagavad Dharma to describe America. It's U.S. Ugrastani. So, anyway, some big guru may attract some big crowd, and we're not like that. We have many, many gurus. Not enough. But the point is that by this grassroots method that Prabhupada envisioned, which is exactly in line with the teaching of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Yare Daya Tarakaha Krishna Upadesh. Amaragya Guru Hoy Tara Edesh. You learn the science of Krishna, practice and teach it, and then you make your village Krishna conscious. You make your home Krishna conscious. This is the grassroots approach, not thousands of people coming. We old-timers here remember from the 60s and 70s, there were many big-shot gurus of the day, right? They would come and they'd have some gatherings and thousands of people might come and hear them speak. Where are they now? Where are their movements now? Srila Prabhupada was not that kind of guru. He never put himself forward. Their movements were all known by this guru or that guru, but Prabhupada wanted everyone to know us as the Hare Krishna people. So people scarcely knew who Prabhupada was, but everybody knew Hare Krishna. And that is the position of the genuine guru. Nadanam najanam nasundarim kavitam vajagadisha kamaya. Just wanting to help others. So this is the disciplic succession that we are proud to represent. We are not qualified other than we are following these initiation vows for from the time we took them. So this is the most important thing. When Srila Prabhupada was personally present, he would tell us, he would direct us what to do. Initially, he would direct everybody, do this dressing, do this preaching, do this program. And then he established a GBC to do the management, and he focused on his teaching and writing. So we learned from this that the management is not the business of the guru. The guru-disciple relationship is that, okay, now you do whatever I tell you to do. You go left, you go right, you go up, you go down, whatever I say. That's not the relationship. Our relationship that we're solidifying today, we're sanctifying today, is that you're agreeing to follow these vows, and I'm agreeing to be here for you, to help you follow them for the rest of my life. Okay? That much is our commitment today. With that bedrock commitment, then our relationship will be very successful. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. So now we'll take the vows. We'll do the vows. Neck beads? Who's got the neck beads? Oh, you didn't arrange neck beads? Oh, Sartak? Sartak. You're the man, please. Is that all right? Hare Krishna. I got it. Thank you.
I just remembered.
I hope I remember the name I plan to give him. I hope I remember the name I plan to give him. I did. Okay. Please offer obeisances to Srila Prabhupada. So, Jai Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Before taking your vows, would you kindly acknowledge some of the important Siksha gurus who have guided you to this point in your spiritual life?
Yes, I was fortunate enough to have a parents who gave me this Krishna consciousness and who raised me in that and helped me to practice it. But I was a stubborn child. I did not do it because, oh my God, because I did not understand it quite well. But when I left the shelter and when life became very hard, when it became harsh and relatable, it was I could able to relate with Krishna consciousness very much. And in that hard moment, in that harsh life, Vishaka Prabhu was the one who gave me shelter here in Bhakti Academy, and that's when I felt like it bloomed in a way it's supposed to be. So I'm really grateful for Vishaka Prabhu here, for being there, always there for me. And all the wonderful devotees here are my guru in some way or another way. They have taught me a lot. So I feel like everyone here is my guru.
Your parents' names, please?
My father's name is Mantreshwar Chaitanya Das, and my mom's name is Dhamlila Devi Das. They are here right now watching us.
Haribo. And where are they, in Gujarat?
They are in Surat.
In Surat.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. Thank you. Very nice. Yes, you have raised a wonderful son, although stubborn. So now you please be equally stubborn about these initiation vows, okay? So today, Jai Prabhu, you are agreeing to follow which 4 regular principles for the rest of your life?
I agree to follow no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, no illicit sex, and chanting at least 16 rounds every day.
Very good. Chanting at least 16 rounds every day. Very good. You do this the rest of your life and you will be happy, always. So today, on behalf of Srila Prabhupada and the assembled devotees and our Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, I'm pleased to give you the spiritual name, Jiva Daya Das. Jiva Daya is the name of Lord Nityananda, who is merciful to all the fallen souls. So you please take this mercy that you've received here in Urimunadam and you share it with the world. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Rama Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
See these 3 fingers? Yeah. So you can use that. The grains?
Grains, yes.
You can do.
Yeah.
Okay. Om Bhu Swaha Idam Vishnave Idam Namo Swaha. Om Bhuva Swaha Idam Achyuta Idam Namo Swaha. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Idam Ananta Idam Namo Swaha. Om Agganam Timirang Dhasya Ganam Jana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Swaha 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 Shri Chaitanya Manahavishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Sapadantikam. Swaha
Swaha,
Swaha
Swaha,
Swaha
Swaha.
Vande aham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Guruna Vaishnavam cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatthanitam Tam Sajivam Sadhitam Savadritam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padana Sahagana Lalita Sevisakhanitam cha Swaha
Swaha,
Swaha
Swaha,
Swaha.
Swaha.
Idam Guruvai Namo Idam Namo Swaha
Swaha,
Swaha
Swaha,
Swaha
Swaha.
Namang Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanto Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachatta Deshotarine Idam Purpadai Swaha Idam Namo Swaha
Swaha,
Swaha
Swaha,
Swaha.
Swaha.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Diti Namine Shri Vasabhanuvidevi Dayitaya Kripadbhaya Krishna Sambandhe Vijnanadaine Prabhave Namah Madhurujojjala Premahanda Shri Rupanuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namaste Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaya Dinatarine Rupanuga Viruddha Pasiddhanta Dhanta Harine Swaha
Swaha,
स्वाहा
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 नमो गुरु किशोराय साक्षात् वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्भरसम्भोधे पदं भुजयते नमः स्वाहा
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 नमो भक्तिविनदाय सच्चिदानन्दनामिने गौरशक्तिस्वरूपाय रूपानुगपरयते स्वाहा
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 गौराविर्भावं भूमिस्थं निदृष्टसज्जनप्रिय वैष्णव सार्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः स्वाहा
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 वंशाकल्पतरुर्भश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः स्वाहा
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 नमो महावदन्नाय कृष्णप्रेमपदायते कृष्ण कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गुरुतिष्ठे नमः स्वाहा
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 पंचदत्तात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताक्षं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं स्वाहा
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 हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पथे गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्तुते स्वाहा
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 जयतां श्रुतौ पुङ्गोर्मम मन्दमतिर्गति मत्सर्वस्वपदं भोजो राधामदनमोहनौ स्वाहा
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 तिब्बद्वृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमाद श्रीमद्रत्नाङ्गरसिंहासनस्थौ श्रीमद्राधाशिलगोविन्ददेवभो पृष्ठदेव्यसेभ्यो मनस्मरामि स्वाहा
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 श्रीमान् रसरसारम्भी वंशीवटतटस्थित कर्षन् वेणुशनैर्गोपीर्गोपीनाथ श्रेयस्तु न स्वाहा
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 तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये स्वाहा
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 जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि श्री गौरभक्तवृन्दितं गौरभक्तवृन्दै स्वाहा स्वाहा
स्वाहा
स्वाहा
स्वाहा
स्वाहा
स्वाहा
ओम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा
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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा
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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे स्वाहा
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 You can stand up. তারা ওটা খুলবে না You can stand up. You put na hote. With the rest of your grains. Take all the grains. नमो ब्रह्मदेवाय गो ब्राह्मणहिताय च जगद्धिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः ॐ पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते स्वाहा Mantrainam Kriyahinam Bhaktihinam Janardana Tatpujitam Mayadevam
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Paripunam Paripunam Tadastu. Again, Kirtan to Paripunam.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare We can beg later.
That's the point. Can I email it to them?
Jiva Daya.
Jiva Daya.
D-A-Y-A. Not Bengali with an O, but with an A. Sounds
Jiva
good.
Daya.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
You like this name? Are you happy with your name?
I love you.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. That's so nice that he recognized you. Wonderful yoga, thank you. Hare Krishna, Hi, Mo, Prabhu, good to see you. Welcome back. Thank you, good to see you. Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Yes, the beginning, yes.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
It had to be really crazy to adopt Krishna consciousness
Yes,
in the
right.
60s.
Yes, they did. It's so nice now. More sane. Except for these guys.
I went out on Harinam with the three of them. Krishna, Kaviraj Prabhu, Dharma Prana Prabhu and Apurva Prabhu. And you could hear them for 3 blocks away. 3 blocks away you could hear them.
Wow. When was that?
That was a couple of years ago.
Wow.
When Dharma
Amazing.
Prana was still in the temple,
Yeah.
Apurva Prabhu had come here.
Amazing. How is he doing?
He is close to the temple. He falls very often, so he cannot be in the temple, which is quite dangerous for him. So his daughter is taking care of him in almost like an assisted living facility.
Who's taking care?
His daughter,
His daughter.
along with a couple of professionals who are there to look after his needs and so on.
That's
But he's incredible as always. Like he has a folder of Radha Krishna Gopinath pictures. And he remembers every outfit and the date, what happened.
amazing.
I'd like to visit him, it can be arranged.
I don't know if I'll have time this visit, but I'm glad to hear he's doing well.
Yes, he's doing well.
You said 4 miles?
Yeah, not far from here.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Who is
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. active now.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya
Or we can sit down and talk now. Then we'll just sit here.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
All right.
Srila Prabhupada ki, Shri Harinam Sankirtan Yagya ki, Gaur Premanande, Haribo.
Really trying to get events going and everything. My only thing that I'm not clear about is what kind
Oh,
of
you found it.
topics or what how do we really you have
I just wanted to ask, this is the spelling, right? We just wanted to upload it in the
Yes,
other group.
that's correct.
Okay, thank you.
It's yeah, long A on the second.
so we just wanted to ask through events do you have any insights or any sort of advice to us how we can specifically make sure that we are not speaking to only one subset
Yes.
because that's the challenge we keep on running into every time. And it's what else do we need to do? We are trying to do events, and then we also be doing a book club. Basically, every university we go to, they'll say that we are doing events every 2 weeks, but if you want to connect to us in between, please join this book club. And the book club is very, like Isha Maharaj just spoke about something very light into itself. But still, we still get only one subset of students. So trying to crack that.
Let's see.
Srila Prabhupada ki, Samaveta Bhakta ki, Gaur Premanande.
Well, first of all, just don't worry too much about that. Just take whomever Krishna sends, and be steady.
All glories to the assembled devotees.
And
all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga.
topics like mindfulness.
Yes.
Right. I'm sure you. I don't know if I could add anything, but eco-friendly things are very, very resonant with people in the mode of goodness. Sustainability.
We've also, for ideas, what we've also started doing is we've also started taking movies and saying that okay, this is a movie you watched in the theater or
Cash?
what are some lessons?
I'm gonna get.
David Maharaj says that. In fact, they show excerpts of the movie and then talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're just abstracted. Here's the section.
Yes.
Take $10 and give $5 cash to them
It's mental
on
health,
initiation days.
Yes.
self-acceptance,
That's a nice thing.
improving relationships.
Right. Yeah, these are all themes that we incorporated.
Okay.
That's the thing is that I know initially we are okay, we just do what we can. But then the other thing is also that am I missing something?
No. Krishna reciprocates. It just takes time. It's steadiness.
That's what we have found. We started a book, Seshwar started a book about 5 days ago. And only after 5 years are now people jumping on 6 a.m. calls.
Wow.
So after 5 years of taking them on book clubs and it's so much good.
Extraordinary patience. But the journey is blissful. So the Prabhupada said if we do a program and nobody comes, it's still a success. So you may feel that just one subset is coming, but it's a success. And
was